you're coming. We are mejelle fiqh muamalat class. This is 217 article. Mejelle. There are main words you already know. This is kale. Kale. From this we have mejelle. Mejelle. Kale, measuring with cups. Measuring cups. Mejelle, measured. Ismu maf'ul. Past participle. Okay. Wazn, weighing, wazn. You know these words. Mevzun. 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 Weight. Scale. Okay. You know adad. Adad. Number. Count. Ma'dud. Ma'dud. Counted. Okay. You know, I believe, zara, to cultivate. Zara. Mazru'. Mazru'. Cultivated. Okay. Now, whatever is kayli, mekil, wazni, mawzun, ma'dud can be sold, can be, the chapter is related with selling, buying, okay? That is the subject. By counting, 1, 2, 3, give me $100. We agreed that 10 of them, 100. Counted once, countable. Or 1 pound, 10, I will give you 10 pounds, so you give me 100 pounds, $100. I mean, measurable cups with countable. Doing that is okay. This is, we understand. We know. There is another term. These are all, first, these words are all mentioned in Quran with their derivatives. Okay? So when you know this, you know better Quran or something. This is my interest, integrated education. When you teach something, other things also could be learned. There is another word which is not mentioned in Quran. This is juzaf. Juzafun. Juzaf. Juzaf, lump sum. Selling. So, lump sum selling of those things also is valid. Nakir, mevzun, mazru', lump sum selling. So, you have the apples, too many, I mean a heap. Actually, you don't know how many kilos, how many pounds. You can tell this guy, I am selling this one as is, $100. What is that? Juzaf, lump sum. So you don't need to count each one apple, second apple, two, three apple, or to weigh or measure. So كيلي مكيل وزني موزون عدد معدود مزروع can be sold by counted, by measuring, by weighing, also by جزافا جزاف. I have given example. So let me say English part. This is so the sale of things measured by the scale, things which are weighed, things which are counted, and things which are measured by zira, mazru', yes, by scale, weigh, number, zira, is good, and also is their sale by lump, by bargain, and all this. So, with one correction, I am correcting myself for record, for future. This here, the last word is not friend of Ra, this is Da, like friend of Dal. This is also, which means this is Dira. Dira, I am correcting myself. Dira. Dira, which means measured by dira. This is dira, like measures of length. I mean, so I am just correcting myself. I said cultivated. I accepted as a zara, but no, not cultivated. That is not correct. This is measured by zira. I mean length, measure of length, like yard, like you buy something inch, foot. That is zira. So almost the same thing. Okay. Now going to another article. This is 2118, 218. Now, anything now we spoke about measures, cups. We spoke, I mean, it is valid. Now, what we are saying, if we measure something, we don't know the weight, how many grams, how many pounds. Example. Wheat, we can measure, or we can weigh, cup or weigh. But I have a stone here. I don't know how many pounds is that. So I put some sack here, stone other side like scale. I told this guy, this, you know this stone, how many this stone, you know, I am giving this sack, I mean 10 of them, 10 sacks, I will fill, give you 10 sacks, each sack one stone. We will measure. Yes, it is valid. This is also valid. Though we don't know how many grams, how many this stuff. As long as measured, the person knows he is not cheated, that is okay. So this is what the article is. Measure. Measurable things, though the measure unit may not be known culturally, how much weight is that? Okay, this is also another subject. English, if one says grain, measuring it by a fixed vessel or measure, or weighing it by a fixed stone. However great may be the size of the vessel or measure, or of however many oaks, okka, and drachms, drachmi, the stone may be, the sale is good. You know, in villages, I believe everywhere in the world, I mean, in the city there is established like government fixed cups or measures. But when you go in villages, they have something different. They may call bushel something, Americans, I don't know. So, in where I was living, somebody showed me a cup, a big cup like that. He said, do you know what is this? I said, I don't know. He said that this is villagers use like to measure wheat, like big cup. So how many X, 10 of them, each one $10. Okay, shock, you fill in his sack, you fill in his sack, you fill in his sack, so give me $10. So we don't know exactly how many, what is weight of it, that much, but it is acceptable. This is what the book saying. Stone or any weight, any instrument we can use, as long as seller is agreeing, buyer is agreeing, that is okay. Yes. Now, 219. Okay. Munfarid. Comes from fard. Fard, one. Single, one. Anything which is saleable independently, munfarid, alone, can be excluded from bigger sale. Can be exception from the bigger sale. What this means? For example, there are a lot of apples. I can sell whole tree with apples. I can sell apples without tree. I mean, I can sell apples on the tree, not picked up yet. I can sell whole tree with apples together too. So these apples are saleable independently, alone, munfarid, without tree. Now, anything which is saleable, you can sell independently, could be part of it separated, could be excluded from selling. What that means, I can tell someone, the fruits of this tree all for you. You give me $100. Except 2 pounds of apples for me. So anything one can sell independently can be part of it excluded. Still, that selling is valid. (19) It is lawful to accept exception from things sold, things of which the sale by themselves is lawful. Not good English, I believe, but explicit. It is lawful to accept, to exclude from, it is lawful to accept from the things sold, things of which the sale by themselves is lawful. Anyhow, I think not good English, but this is what we mean.
Yeah. On the last one, is there any Arabic word, like the measuring with the stone, or is there, like, any Arabic word to...
No, there are Turkish and Arabic words, but regular, like stone, hijar is like stone, hajar, like stone, anything, though no terminology, no terminology, but general words you know.
Is that only used for the weighing part of it? Could it also be used when you're measuring?
Yes, usable, yes, usable for any kind of measure.
What is vodka?
Sorry?
What is vodka?
I said over there and we passed. This is Awqiya, the word. I think you have the book, that is right. You are asking me. Awqiya. In Turkish, modern Turkish, this is okka. This is okka is awqiya, from Arabic awqiya. I don't know the root, where it comes from that much. Okka is Ottoman time, like pound, like kilo. It is not used today. I mean, different, like 1 kilo is 1,000 gram, I believe, but that may be like 1,200 gram or something, different. But measure, okay. In my PhD, not PhD, post-PhD professorship, I discussed this, I used a lot this word. So some of the jury members did not know, jury who were evaluating, so they asked me, so I had opportunity to show this guy knows something. So this is okka. But today's Turkish people, they don't know. We use kilo in Turkey, grams, no pounds. In Turkey, no pounds, no ounce. When you say ounce, everybody will look at you. No inch. We don't use those American English type of, we don't do that. Okay. Just going back to previous one is anything which is separable. But for example, you cannot sell independently baby cow in the womb of mother because that is not separable. That is not munfarid. So like where you are selling cow and this cow has a baby in the body, not born yet, you cannot say that excluding that belongs to me or something like that, because it is not known when we born and alive or not alive. So just one comment. Okay, now yes, this is مقدرات. مقدرات anything مقدار قدر مقدار 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 quantitable quantity مقدار quantitables you can count, you can measure مقدار. Now it is okay to sell lump sum things like a heap, like a big bunch of the wheat or anything. We don't know how much is that measurably, we don't know. It is jais, it is okay to sell whole with unit measures, muqaddarat, unit measures, meaning each kilo $1. We don't know how many kilos are here. So we will shuck, measure, 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 measure. So give me, you promised me to buy all of that, so all of that. So it is saleable. An amount, big amount, we don't know. By measurable individual price. 1 pound, $1. 1 kilo, $1, but I am selling all. So you accept it, we will measure, 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 give you. You will pay for me. You will pay to me. Okay.
Is that like mejelle?
Huh?
Is that like mejelle?
Yes, mejelle, mawzoon, anything, heap, you can sell that whole, but fixing measurable amount, 1 pound, 1 kilo, this much. I'm not speaking about whole, how many pounds, because we don't know yet how many pounds, how many kilo. I don't know. So it is anything which is heap, measurable, makir, mawzoon, ma'dood, can be sold by unit price by unit. Okay. The sale of a quantity of things is good if the price fixed only for parts of them or for the individual things. The sale of a quantity of things is good if the price is fixed only for parts of them or for the individual things. Okay. Earlier we also touched had border. محدود borders. حد محدود. Okay. Now, also عقار we discussed before. عقار like a building. عقار. Acre. Acreage. Acre. Now, it is jaiz, it is valid to sell a building, a lot, عقار building, which has borders, محدود, okay, محدود, which has borders. Seller knows, buyer knows. To sell that I am selling this building, this lot, you see, to you, sir. $5,000. Give me, sharp, 5,000 done. Because it is mahdud, it is had, aqar, known. Also, I can sell this one by selling that 1 meter here. I mean, this many acreage here, you see, is yours. I am selling. I can mention acreage, measures, these many foot square, I can mention. I can also, without mentioning that, as long as hudud, mahdud is there, I can sell. It is valid. Not necessary to mention all details in business.
Brother, listen, I have a question.
Yes.
And the one you said, like, we don't sell the cow when the baby is inside. In my country, they say, like, if the baby, before the baby gets born, they say, like, they engage to their son. They say if the baby becomes a girl, she will be given to. Is this jaiz?
Yeah, I think that is promise.
Promise.
Not
Yeah,
selling.
not
Promise, yeah, that is jaiz.
Because
Promise.
it's a kind of contract, right?
Yes,
It's
yes.
just
No, that is hiba. That is hiba, like not selling, buying, because assigning to his family members. This is promise,
Okay.
because he doesn't know whether alive will be born alive or not. This is promise. Promise is okay. Okay, now Real property, which has boundaries, is sold by the dunum. Dunum is like acreage. And zira like measure. And it is also sold by boundaries named. Boundaries, you name the boundaries. Yes. $22. This is just very basic. 22. عقد بيع contract عقد بيع sell عقد بيع contract مقدار quantity. This is very basic. Whatever بيع عقد we are doing, if we mention مقدار, certain amount, valid for that amount. No more, no less. Amount fixes بيع. If I say, I sold you 5 kilo, you agreed 5 kilo. That is 5 kilo, not 6, not 4. Any amount is mentioned, مقدار is mentioned in عقد, that is the rule. That is the rule. For whatever quantity contract of sale is made for, that quantity only is it held good. For whatever quantity the contract of sale is made for, that quantity only is it held good. I mean, that is valid only in that quantity, in that miqdar. Okay.
Can they renew the contract if they want?
Sorry?
Can they renew the contract at the time?
Of course, they can renew, they can change it. This is, yes, we will come to that later on. Yeah, they have. But this contract we are speaking, this is what they agreed upon, this is what it is. Now, any material, this is 23, 23. Now, any makil, any mawzoon, any ma'dud, if we say 1 kilo, kilo kale, perhaps the word kilo comes from kale in Arabic. I just occurred to me, it must be like that, kilo kale. This is kilo, this is kale. No other way, this is ka, is here, L is here, ja could be this one, and kilo, kale, of course. So, any mejelle, any kilo, any mezun can be sold as lump sum, we mentioned before, also can be sold as unit, like 1 kilo this much, 1 kilo this much. But if at the end I sold someone, I am selling 1 kilo for $1, there are 25 kilos here in this heap. This is valid, the guy can be, we will measure. But if that is not 25, less than 25, more than 25, he has choice, buyer has choice to cancel. So, any mejelle, any mezun, any ma'dud is okay by unit price. Selling whole this many kilos, it is okay. But, and at the beginning, this valid transaction, valid done. But if that is less than that or more than that, the guy has, buyer has khiyar, mukhayyar, khiyar, choice. He is mukhayyar. Mukhayyar. Has choice. Yes. 223. A sale bear is good when there has been sold the whole of certain things, the quantity of which has been declared, and which is composed of things weighed, and which do not suffer damage by division, or of similar things which are counted or measured by the scale, whether the price is named for the whole only, or whether it is named in the scale for the scale, or the number, or the weight. If the amount is right on delivery, the sale is irrevocable. If the amount is too little, the buyer has right of option. If he wishes, the sale there is annulled. If he wishes, he buys the quantity which there happens to be for a part of the price. If there turns out to be an excess, the surplus belongs to the seller. Okay, I am kind of a little bit rushing to finish. But seems we may not finish, seems. Okay. Okay. Okay, now 224. Now, if it is difficult to split, to part, to take out, to cut the piece for something, whole is sold for a certain amount. The seller sold, the buyer bought, and this is not separable. That person, when he finds that less that amount, has choice to cancel, not to buy, or buy whole. You know, karat, I believe, in precious stones. Karat.
No,
This is
no E. That's
no
E.
E. Okay, no E. No E. Okay, no E. This is, you know, this is Arabic. This is mentioned in Quran, Iraq. This is my contribution to you, sir, to you English American people. Iraq, Iraq. Iraq in Arabic. So, if somebody says this is 20 qirat, I am selling this with this amount of money. It is not possible to cut 10 qirat or something from that stone. So the guy bought, they measured, he found 19 qirat, not 20 qirat. So he has choice not to buy or buy. This is what this article is.
The price is going to change though if you buy that.
Yes, yes, 24. When there is a sale of things which are weighed and liable to damage by division, you cannot divide, and the quantity of the whole is declared, of the whole quantity 20, the only price of the whole is fixed. On delivery, if there is turns out to be less, the buyer has an option. If he wishes, he sets aside the sale. If he wishes, he buys the quantity there is at the price fixed for the lot. And if there is more, the surplus belongs to the buyer. The seller has no option. Good. I think I will conclude here because of the time. I was thinking to finish this chapter, but we couldn't go there.